Hello, my name is Aamina. I have been a middle school counselor for about 6 years now, and let me tell you, I love what I do. I love the interaction with the kids, and it's just something that I will always cherish. But things have not always been that way, but I'm going to share some experiences with you that will hopefully help you. And the reason for this particular video is because I believe that God has definitely given me a passion to help adolescents, teens, and young adults. And so I want to thank you in advance for watching the future videos, and I want to thank you for watching this particular video as you are doing now. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised in a single-parent home. My mom, she was the head of household, and I typically saw my dad on the weekends. And it worked out really well. I had a great relationship with both of my parents, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. And so I will say this, they had different religious backgrounds. My mom, she's a Christian, and my dad, he was a Muslim. So we're talking about opposite ends of the spectrum here. But I will say this, even in that, I learned a lot by having parents who had different views. I had to have an open mind when communicating with my mom, as well as communicating with my dad. And so I've taken that skill into my office as a school counselor. And so that's another thing that has made me who I am today. My brother, he was actually addicted to drugs basically all of my life. And it was difficult at times seeing some of the things he went through. But I will say this, although he is clean now, I learned a lot from him. And one of the things that he stressed to me was that I not make the same mistakes that he did, that I would do something different with my life. And so I thank him for that, even on today, for instilling that in me. And so I want to let you know that if you are experiencing that, you can turn it around, okay? So let me tell you a little bit more about myself. My mom and I, we were in a homeless shelter for when I was about 15 years old. And that experience was something that I will always hold dear to my heart, priceless experience. And we had the security cameras, we had the curfew, we had to eat their food. I had a pager at the time. I couldn't call my friends back if they paged me. I couldn't talk to anybody about where we lived. And it was just something that I never ever thought that we would have to experience. But I'm so glad that we did. And so with that came a greater appreciation for life, the things that life has to offer, and various things of that nature. And I would not take it back for anything. I went through high school and everything, was really good. I had some great opportunities. My mom and I ended up living in a housing authority for about 10 years, and that was another experience in itself. And I can say that every experience that I had, it taught me how to be better and better and better and to achieve more. So let's get to the point of me getting ready to graduate from high school. I'm so excited about college. Then it happened. I took a high school mentality into a college classroom. And a wrong answer. What was I thinking at that point? I have no idea. I just was not focused on books. And so after hearing from my mother and her telling me not to allow whatever your environment is, wherever you find yourself, to dictate who you are as a person, who you are going to be in the future, or even where you want to be in the future. I remembered that, but I did not act on it. And so with that being said, I ended up in the dean's office quite a bit because I was on academic probation. I kept failing classes. And the dean told me, she said, Aamina, if in fact you do this one more time, because I think it was about 4 times I was on academic probation. She said, if you do this again, we're going to kick you out of school. I took that to heart, and I recognized that I needed to do something different with my life. I thank God that He allowed me to achieve some things that I didn't think I was going to be able to achieve. And so He allowed me to get my associate's degree in liberal arts, my bachelor's degree in sociology, my master's degree in education, and I minored in school counseling, and I'm currently pursuing my PhD in counselor education and supervision. And I say that to say this, no matter where you find yourself, you can make a difference. You can be great at whatever you put your mind to. And I just want to encourage you to keep focused and make it happen. Whatever your dreams are, they can become a reality. And so I want to thank you for tuning in on tonight. I want to thank you in advance for tuning in the weeks to come, because I'm hoping that we'll be able to chat about some things that may be concerning you, whether it be friends or family, relationships, home life, school, whatever it is, I feel like we can learn something from each other and we can grow with each other. So again, thank you, and I want to let you know, no matter what you desire out of life, you can make that happen, but you have to be focused. So you have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you on next week. Have a great day.